Serenity Hunt was forced to get up early in Witherspoon's oppressive October heat in order to make breakfast for her sister's household. Serenity came to the conclusion that she needed to go after hearing her brother-in-law moan about the financial burden she was causing. Serenity made a last-minute decision to get married in order to allay her sister's worries and maintain her freedom. Serenity visited the city hall after accepting the invitation from Grandma May, who was eager to find a marriage for her grandson Zachary York. She found Zachary and Grandma May when she got there. Zachary was not the unattractive man she had expected, radiating an air of aloofness and standoffishness, much to her astonishment. Zachary drove a modest car, which suggested to Serenity that their financial situations were not radically different. In contrast to what she had assumed, Serenity had established a reliable income through her bookshop and online sales, enabling her to help pay for her sister's living needs. Serenity was introduced to Zachary by Grandma May, who was anxious to play matchmaker and praised Zachary for his attention and focus. He looked at Serenity with a piercing gaze, appearing unaffected by his grandmother's pleading. He finally extended his hand for a handshake, exhibiting his iciness with the chilly posture. Serenity introduced herself cheerfully while blushing. Zachary emphasized his enthusiasm to move forward with the marriage while checking the time and mentioning his hectic schedule. Serenity graciously complied, respecting Grandma May's confidence in her. Zachary demonstrated his underlying thoughtfulness by his acts, such as assisting Grandma May in the car. He consented to let Serenity live into a home he owned after the marriage, despite the fact that they were complete strangers. The conflict at her sister's home would be resolved thanks to this arrangement, which allayed her sister's worries. Zachary made Serenity aware of the seriousness of marriage as they made their way to the city hall, giving her a chance to back out. He made it obvious that the advice of his grandma should not be the only consideration in making such a significant choice. Serenity stuck to the notion of a convenient marriage despite Zachary's subtly made attempt to convince her otherwise. She was aware that it was not perfect, but the advantages it presented were too great to pass up. Zachary expressed his hope that Serenity would think twice as they neared the registry office. She nevertheless reaffirmed her resolve while recognizing the significance of the commitment they were about to make. The first chapter lays the groundwork for an improbable union between Serenity and Zachary, brought about by practicality and Grandma May's efforts at matchmaking. They go through with their marriage contract despite Serenity's early hesitations and Zachary's attempts to talk her out of it, charting a journey filled with unknowns and unanticipated revelations.